We specialize in helping people that have either been injured or have lost a loved one through no fault of their own. My law partner, Trevor, focuses more on car accidents, truck accidents, semi-wrecks, and things like that. I focus more on nursing home neglect and abuse. Trevor and I started, it was then Edwards Law Firm, it's now Edwards Furlong. We started that so that we could dictate how many cases we take, fewer cases, and dictate how much time we spend on them, more time, in order to do right by our clients. We're very blessed to be financially taken care of by our jobs, but what we really enjoy and what we really crave and like to fight for is each and every person being treated like a human being, being treated like part of our family. And it's amazing how many clients we've had over the years that literally become like family.
I think one of the things that's great for Mark and I is we balance each other out. I am more of a reserved, analytical, I think things through. I'm measuring the law constantly and making sure that we fit our case in the exact perfect path that it needs to be on. Mark is a bulldog. Mark is someone who will get in your face, and Mark is the aggressive guy who, when you need someone to throw the fastball back at the insurance company, he's your guy.
I felt represented by people that actually knew me, knew what I was going through, and they were just as invested in me as they were anything else. It was actually pretty impressive to watch as far as Trevor and Mark as a team. Trevor's very professional, not in a way that Mark isn't. It's just that Trevor's very well put together and everything very kind of quiet, where Mark seems to be very outspoken. Just his closing arguments alone in my case pretty much tore up everybody in the courtroom. That dynamic, I think, as a team is very powerful.
In terms of when to call a lawyer, honestly, it's from day one. And here's why. You have big insurance companies. You have the State Farms and the Allstates and Progressive, and so they're starting from day one. As soon as you report that accident, guess what? You're going to get a phone call from one of their adjusters who's going to be recording the conversation and already starting to figure out a way to cheat you out of what you deserve. The longer you wait to hire an attorney, the less opportunity they'll have to talk to witnesses, that they'll be able to preserve evidence to help your case. Not to mention you have someone who acts like a shield to shield you from the insurance companies when they're trying to manipulate the truth, or they're trying to tell you that you should take much, much less for your case than you deserve.
Yeah, I'm extremely satisfied with the outcome. It wasn't what I expected at all. I expected to win. I knew I was in the right, but I didn't expect to win by a landslide.
In nursing home cases, 95% of the time when you come to see me, it's because someone in your family has died, and they've died because of nursing home negligence or abuse. We are all human beings. There's nothing I can do to bring back dad, grandpa, or mom. But there's a couple of things that we can do. We can fight for dad, grandpa, mom. What they went through, they should never have gone through. And so we can make that be known. We can say to the nursing home, you did this and you shouldn't have done that, and here's why. And that brings a lot of relief to the families, knowing that they have done right by the person that is now no longer in their lives. The other thing that we do, and I always talk to my clients about this, and most lawyers don't, in addition to saying, okay, you need to pay out X amount of dollars for this tragic loss, we also say, but in addition to that, you nursing home need to make these changes. We force that as part of the settlement. Now, I'll tell you, the nursing homes, they hate it. They would rather pay out more money than have us tell them they need to make changes. But we don't. We always make that part of it. And eventually, at the end, they cave and they do it. There are several regulations in nursing homes, hospitals, and other places that have actually been named after clients of mine. That is very rewarding to me, because here's the deal. It's not just about taking care of this particular family. It's about all the families after that.
I know car accidents are scary. I know that you don't know what to do. I'm telling you, the first thing to do is call us. I will help you through the scary and difficult process. And at the end of the day, I'll make sure you're taken care of and protected.
If you have a loved one, grandpa, grandma, mom, or dad, who has suffered a broken bone, if they developed a bed sore, if they had infection, if there was a misdiagnosis, if anything that led to them suffering or unfortunately dying, you need to call me because I can help.